How are you? On top of the day. You are welcome to today's program. The Voters Forum is the name of the show. I'm Wale Okumale, your host. This program. It's going to be a wonderful program today. We are getting closer and closer, getting deeper and deeper into the political season. And of course, if anything to go by, the elections in Lagos State itself is taking fever pitch. Well, I'm one of those who are afraid that indeed the local government elections should be something to behold, because it's the foundation of everything. And as we normally say in political circles, all politics is local. And if the local government election means nothing to you, then you mean nothing to the system. Mark my word. If the local government election means nothing to you, then you mean nothing to the system. Why did I say that? If you are not interested in your local politics, then what concerns you with national politics? You want Tinubu to come and fix your road in the street for you? You want Tinubu to come and manage your health issues where they dump or they undump the refuse? Or you want someone, whoever your governor is, to come and take care of that little local issue, market, dispensary, and primary school? That is the work of your local government chairman and your councillors. Those are the people that matters to you. They are your grassroots people, and they are those that have to relate with so as to give you good governance. Anyway, that could be a topic for me. I just want to introduce that, by the way. But today we'll be looking at something interesting. What is that topic? Feedback. What type of feedback? Feedback to government from the people in terms of their activities, in terms of their programs, in terms of their deliverables. They have made promises which are now translated into a policy. And one will expect that these policies will now begin to see the light of the day via the promises they have made. And of course, through our lives will be getting better. But the way it is, life is getting tougher. All the promises have developed wings and they flew off. And what you now see is government officials becoming and using bragado and sometimes playing pranks, playing on people's intelligence. All these things are issues we want to look at in this program. But before we do that, we'll just take a short break. And of course, we use that again to watch the video feature. Then when we come back, we'll unveil our guests and we'll get cracking. Don't go away. Tell your people, Voters Forum is on. And of course, you can watch us online every time. Play Store. Check on to the video Galaxy app there. And of course, you are on with us. No shaking. Just don't. While we are trying to fix that, we will go on a short break so that together we'll be right on time. Welcome back. Government mechanism, feedback mechanism rather. The people, government, they bring an idea or they implement an idea, and you people give a contrary idea or you think out one idea to make it work. You are seen as an enemy. And meanwhile, sometimes government is misled by those who are around them into taking one policy or the other, one step or the other. The other day I was in Ebonyi State. I saw Ebonyi is a new place where rice is a major thing that they plant there. But I saw cassava planting machines or cassava harvesters or whatever they say it has to do with cassava instead of rice harvesters in that place. Obviously, there was something wrong somewhere. And I'm sure some people tried to call the attention of government and it didn't work. Even in Ogun State, anyone who goes to Secretariat of the Ogun State Secretariat in Abeokuta there, you see some equipments that have no reality. They have been there for more than 2 years, if not more. I don't know what they want to do there. They are just in the secretariat office opposite the governor's office there. I don't know what they want to do with it for 2 years. And the next thing now is that they become moribund. And I'm sure some people have called governor's attention. If not, I guess we're using this opportunity to call on the governor's attention to those massive equipment there, so that they put them to use. And of course, putting them to use will bring some succor to the people. Be that as it may, we want to unveil our guests. With me in the studio today, I have Mr. Dan Kanu, the original Kanu. This one is not the one man, the Abuja man. No. Mr. Dan Kanu is now the editor, Nigerian Newsmark. And to me, that's a good one. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best in this new endeavor. And I know that indeed, your own platform, which is an online platform, is going to bring a new mark to the news delivery system in this country. Very fresh and direct. I want to congratulations on that. And with me equally is Pastor Tunde Oyeshiji. Pastor Tunde Oyeshiji is elder statesman. He's been on this program, both of them anyway, among the cases. I want to welcome the gentleman to this program. I'm sure you heard about my prologue. I want to see, have your own reactions personally, particularly to start with Mr. Kanu.
Well, Mr. Wale, you have already explained the issue has been quite explained. The government has a lot of mediums, through which they pass information and they get feedback. Of course, the traditional models are still there, television is there, the radio is there, and now this stage of the
social media.
And there are also community interactions, which they get, all the information and feedback on their policies, what we expect from them. But my own worry is that, how do they respond or react to the feedback? That is where the challenge is for me. The situation where, somebody said that the truth is very simple.
Yes.
It is only when you bend it that you go wrong. So what they have.
Let me interrupt. My grandmother, what made me not to be telling lies is that, you small boys now play pranks, tell lies, you are caught in the act. Now said, look, my boy, tell the truth and let the devil be ashamed. And that has been my
guiding principle.
And I just picked it from what you just said now, because you find government officers and officials telling, in fact, you see white elephant.
White lies now, white elephant. So, Mr. Well, that is the challenge for me. You see a situation where the people are giving them the real feedback.
Yes.
It's not like what you said. You go to a place where maybe they are supposed to have rice, machinery on the ground, and having cassava. And you find that maybe the community will be telling the government, this is not what we want, this is what we want. And somebody will not be enforcing
that idea because he has been compromised.
Exactly. So the issue is that, and when you speak, when you want to bring a contrary view, that is even an alternative to what they do not know.
Yeah.
They become very aggressive. They become, I don't know why. Instead of, giving attention to the issues that you raise, you find out that the attack will be on your personality.
Yes.
That for me, that is the worry. You see, look at even in the country, the situation in the country.
Yes.
You see somebody like a small president or passenger, by the time he gives a contrary opinion on an issue.
Yes.
You see, there are a lot of, I'm sorry, the attack dogs.
Yes.
I think they are everywhere.
Yes.
You don't see them.
We'll come to this issue of attack dog because that's your area.
Yeah.
That's and of course some people have not turned themselves into attack dogs just for the fun of it, maybe for attention, maybe for them to use it as a platform to get, because don't forget, and of course I want you to join it with Atiku and Bwala Atiku was telling Buhala that he used this platform to get up and get permission. Don't forget, Buhala was very busy abusing Tinubu and co.
Exactly.
Of course, making life difficult for them. I want you to keep that. Pastor,
Sir,
your own input, sir.
well, there is problem in this issue of feedback mechanism. There used to be a big gap between what government have done and what the people that are giving feedback are seeing practically that have been done. So, and so, because the government official came up with paper with what he has been told, this is what we have done, even though he himself have not seen has been done,
Yes.
but he has been given the paper that
Yes.
is what we have done.
God bless you, sir.
And he now come and tell the people that this is what we have done. And he has to say that because he has been paid to do that. And the people who are on ground, who are seeing things practically, they will be able to say, no, this is not exactly what we have in our own area. We will need to appeal to those who are in government, at least to be faithful and to be sincere. But feedback should be able to help them to take a better stand or to have a good, in their planning, feedback should be able to help them so that they can do much better. But we have this problem because it is another thing they have done. It is another thing they are claiming to have done. And those who have seen what they have done practically are saying that this is not what you have done. It looks as if it is very common what government have done. They should be able to open up and let us know that this is what they have done, so that we will not keep on fighting ourselves to give feedback. We are in the same country from the full of, we are in the same, we don't have another country,
No.
Toronto.
No.
We need to sit down here and make it better. We have to do that.
Let me just to confirm what you said, sir, and I'm sure, of course, you are old enough to remember. There's one man called Father Tiku. He was a football coach. He came to Nigeria, packed all our money. He was giving all the money that he can give. They didn't give any local coach that type of incentive who have worked himself hard and do something better. But Father Tiku came, went. There's another one again. The other one, his name just ran away now. Can you remind me?
Is it the
German guy. Is it the German guy? I remember the name because of the program. All of them foreign coaches came. But because Nigeria, they are not Nigerians, they had no affinity, they had no interest, they had no concern. What really concerned them is the dollar. And they came and packed the dollar and went away. And here we are, Nigeria is still worse off. Despite the talent we have in this country, we are still struggling with our sport facility. And I want to believe that if a Nigerian coach tells them something good, something serious, what they will do next time, they will just get him away. And of course, there are several of them. I want to believe that Guavon was one of them. I even was this man too. This popular one that the stadium was named there for him. I just keep on forgetting it. Keshi. Right. I know that very well because I was close to Keshi. They will say that this government, they know they hear word. You know, with Watiman, they know they hear word. That these are things that we can do to develop sports, to make sports, football particularly, to be a gold mine in Nigeria. And you know the problem. Westerhoff Clemens. God bless you. I know, remember Clemens. You know, he came with another Raspatas, made all the money and went, and he tried his best.
In fact, Westerhoff, they said that he would go straight to the president.
Yes. We will not have the opportunity
to see the minister.
So all those things are issues. I just want to confirm what Pastor Ishiji said. But then why is it? Because again, I appreciate your statement. You said feedback helps us to do better, which I know. Then why these people don't want to do better? Let's just put it that way. If they want to do better, they will take feedback. Am I right, sir?
Sure.
Then why is it that they don't want to do better? What's the problem with feedback?
They have a private
Agenda.
arrangement,
Yeah.
which, like all those people that come from outside that come to have it with our people, you can easily have an arrangement with those people that will not believe because we go and don't talk anyhow. But our own people, it's not easy to have agreement with them. So they want to have that type of agreement that their black man will not agree, but they know how to do it with the other people. So, but in all, it's difficult because we have an agenda. The percentage is the problem they have in their heart, and it's not allowing them to say what is right. And those people who have seen, who have calculated, who have examined, be able to say, this is not exactly what you are saying. But we want to tell the government, if those people that you are sending, whether they are consultants, whether they are these, they will come up to come and tell us something. We are not consultants, but we are Nigerians.
Yes.
And as we are, we also want things
The
to be
better.
better. So let's see how to match these things together.
Well, God bless you, sir. You see, he has even come to tell. We want it better. We say it out. And people, they are bad dogs, now begin to attack us. That we are saying rubbish. That we have no eyes. We cannot see. That is what this man, that Nigeria has never been this good. Don't we see that things are better? Don't we see that Nigerians are living in a good life?
Representing political
Why is it that this
That's
attack
why
dog syndrome has now taken the forefront?
I think part of the problem we have, Mr. Wale, if you ask me, leadership, somebody said that leadership is the capacity, to see a problem before it becomes an emergency. When you are a leader, you expected to foresee it. But in Nigeria, it's as if it's a cause. Sometimes when they begin to handle the causes of power, they appear or they seem to be blinded over certain things. Because you wouldn't know a situation where you see a governor, the people will be telling you this is their situation. Even on television, you will see people are protesting.
Yes.
Okay, look at when the president came to Lagos. When there was a time he came to
Yes.
and people were shouting,
We are hungry, we are hungry.
we are hungry. But I don't know whether maybe their media people managing them will shield maybe the president from seeing, because I don't know whether they are seeing most of this reality. The other day, CHSFR, is a socio-economic activity. They demonstrated because of what happened at the Owode market, the Owode traders market, that was demolished. They now took some traders. They went to Alausa to House of Assembly, just to pass information that this is exactly what has happened. And as I speak now, that Owode market is demolished. The land that the people came there around and demolished more than 500 shops. And the people there are going to the government, this antenna for more than 2 months, telling the government this is exactly what's happening. And from what I learned, the government is even now, shifting out the traders themselves that are the victims of the place and are now negotiating even with the land grabbers. Because I'm aware that even that Owode market also want to go and demonstrate. But what am I saying? I'm saying situations where even the people who will want to demonstrate will tell you exactly this is the
Their grievance.
Yes, but the government will still not want to accept what the people like. The government will want to do, what is in their own agenda. And you wonder, then why are they there for? If you are not there for the benefit of the people, if they are not there for the welfare of the people, then why are you there? So from what you have said, and you have find a situation where they have now had a lot of attack dogs around them, that even by the time you even bring out a proposal or bring an alternative to the situation, they will be attacking you. It's really very bad. And I also see part of the problem as leadership recruitment that we have.
Yes.
Because if you have leaders that are well grounded, if you have leaders that are well grounded, leaders that are selfless, you know, in their pursuit and in their mission, there won't be this problem.
Yes.
That place has been polluted with some of them that are very greedy.
Now that I'm there, you know, I said it in my intro about the local government election coming in Lagos State.
Yeah.
What we want to do now through that election is what? Leadership, recruitment.
Yeah.
And of course, I want you to talk to it, particularly to our people who care less, who are nonchalant, who sit down look at it that local government and local election. That indeed, this is it. This is the main election that affects their life. This election is about their everyday life. It's very critical to their life. I used to them so that those who are potential voters or who are voters should quickly begin to arrange themselves, mark out that day, so that they be involved.
But I think as you have just said, the election that is coming, the local government election, is key. And I would want Nigerians, everybody. I know either in the House of Assembly, they are already passing a bill.
Yes.
That will make it
compulsory. Yes. Yes.
The issue is that everybody should become politically
conscious
and ensure that they are part of this election.
Particularly this of Lagos State local government.
If they are not part of the election, you will not have any right to complain to anything. Let's be part of the election. Let's be more politically worried on the situation. That's my complaint.
Yeah, then because I took it up from the issue you raised about leadership. Recruitment. Yeah. What is about happen whenever an election is coming up? It's what we call leadership recruitment. It may be servant recruitment because they eventually will be a servant, but then they are leaders because we call them political leaders. So in doing this one.
My worry is that, why most Nigerians sometimes they do not vote. They will now be saying, that our election does not count. That's also a problem.
Yes.
That's where we also need to count on, the election body.
Yes.
To make sure that the views of the people, the voting of the people must prevail.
Yes.
Because the situation where people will vote for Mr. A, and at the end of the day, they are seeing Mr. D as the winner of the election. It also makes them to lose confidence, in the ballot.
Yes.
So, but what I am asking and what I'm pleading for the masses is to make sure that they vote this time around. When you vote, follow your vote. If you vote, make sure you monitor and follow your vote. At the time, even the security agent want to maneuver. When they see how aggressive and how diligent you are, they won't have any choice than to let the choice that people have to prevail.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll go on the home stretch. But in between that, please, there is a number we want you to give us some feedback. We too want feedback so that we want to practice what we say. And from now on, this number that is displayed on the screen will be our feedback mechanism platform. So you to get across to us. Let us know maybe what you are saying is getting across to you. You too, what's your own views? Get across to us. Through it now, we can now practicalize it. And let these are people that we are talking about. Let them too have a feel of what feedback mechanism is all about. When we come back, obviously, we'll hear one or two things from our people. Please, don't call. Don't call. Please, don't call. Not call. I can't pick the calls. Please. What we want is just your messages. Please, no call. Because your calling is somehow distracting. But we just want you to tell us one thing or the other. In fact, before the end of the year, we're going to create a segment wherein we'll be hearing feedback really, including video from you, your areas, your streets, how you are, the refuse bins and so on. Then we'll begin to touch mark and show it to the various local government and those officers, even the roads, federal roads, state roads, all these things. These are what we call feedback mechanism. We're going to start very soon, and you can show that
it will be something that will help governance, and those who are in authority to give us what we call the good deliverables. But don't go away. Tell your people and those who will be on the social media platform, running live on Facebook and of course on all other social media platforms. Then of course, if you want it personally, go to the Play Store, tap for the Galaxy app, and of course you are on with us real time, on time. Don't go away. We'll soon be back.